Ever since I gained consciousness, I've always wanted to be an artist. But ever since I gained consciousness, I've been a career-driven kid and I did not want to starve myself and be broke. So I low-key just gave up on art. Then I came to the realization that I am an artist, and come on, I've spent half of my teen years, most of my childhood, just drawing and drawing and drawing and playing games and drawing. So come on, I'm an artist, okay? So how I got into art is a different story, not for today, but I've been wondering, with the rise of AI and 2026 being like the worst year for creatives, what is the work of human creativity and how art is just being reduced to images in this whole situation. And I'm gonna be playing my speed paint in the background while I yap about my point of views. Okay, so I live in India, so why mentioning my nationality is relevant here? It is because first, no one gives a fuck about art in India, not just as a career, but they don't even understand the work it takes to make something with hand. Like, don't get me wrong, India has great art forms and beautiful architecture and more beautiful paintings, but people are not willing to pay for something just because it's beautiful, and they don't want to look close enough to understand the work, especially with the whole generative AI situation. It pisses me off so bad how people just don't understand how stupid AI art is and how it is not even real art to start with. I don't know, man. Just go pick up a fucking pencil, learn how to draw. Art is not that inaccessible that you need AI to make your art. Okay, recently, a quote-unquote first Indian anime came out. First of all, what the fuck is that statement? How is it an anime if it's Indian? And then that's just disrespectful. And why would you do that? Why would you publish AI's law and call it anime, which it's not? Come on. But what the fuck is the pay for creative jobs here? Like, it's less than having an unskilled job. What the fuck do you mean? Like, I get minimum wage salary for something I'd spend lakhs to learn in school? Like, I'm gonna get a degree in fine arts just to earn something I could easily earn without even a high school degree. Like, what do you mean? I'm an illustrator and I've spent I don't know how many years trying to learn drawing, and I'm still learning, but sometimes I think, is it even worth it? No one gives a fuck about human art here. All they see is images, and it just pisses me off. Anyways, so I don't know what I want to do with my art, or myself for that matter, but I know one thing: I want to be an artist someday. And what do artists do? Draw images. It's not art. Draw really pretty, beautiful images. And AI seems to be better at generating pretty images, pretty soulless images, and I doubt if anybody still longs for soul in their art. I saw my first art commission recently, and my mom asked me, what will they do with your painting? I didn't know what to say. Why do people commission art? Well, maybe I can make something beautiful, but all she saw was an image that could easily be generated through ChatGPT or Gemini. Maybe, just maybe, someday AI would be able to steal the life as artists put into our work, if any. But I still think there will be people who care if it's art or just an image fed on stolen work. I think I might sound like a pessimist, but people like that are rare. I post my art on social media, and I think social media is an amazing place if we don't look at the time I waste here. But at least I have a voice and I can speak. And the thing is, I view my art as a form of expression. Well, sometimes I do just draw pretty girls like today, and I do draw something more expressive. I put in a lot of details and thought behind every prop and stroke, and it's mostly for me, but sometimes I think it's like performing for a crowd who's barely there. But all they see is a image, a pretty likable post on Instagram or a relatable reel that shows my art for 3 seconds. I wish I could talk more about the thought behind the piece, but I'm afraid it would be for a crowd that's barely listening. And anyways, it is just stupid, but I wish people would understand, if not relate to my art. I wonder if someone ever tries to see art for more than just images, but if I can just make images pretty enough to like, what is my human soul worth in my art? I agree and will always say, no matter how amateur or wonky your art looks, it is much better than AI, which it is, but I just want want to make art, not images. Don't get me wrong, I don't think I'm any better than an average brain-rotted Gen Z teenager, because I am one. And I think about this more often when I look at other artists' work, why I like something just because it's pretty, and I don't even spend time processing the thought behind the piece. But now, after realizing how for granted art is taken, I spend a little more time observing the details of a painting. I think a little harder when I see a painting and try to understand why the artist drew things the way they drew it. If not that, I try to observe paintings based on the design and what makes it so beautiful. So let's just observe art. So let's just observe art with open eyes and not like mindless content. Also, if you're watching this video, my commissions are open on VGEN. You can commission me, and it starts at $12 right now. There's a discount, so yeah, you can commission me and follow me on VGEN as well. Please, I need one more follower to have 10 followers on VGEN. So yeah, follow me on VGEN. I will see you guys in the next one. Please subscribe, because it is so important for you to support real human artists so that I can keep making art.